The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Hasbro, and Subaru Productions.
Who wants to start this shit off?
Well, you spoke first, so why not you?
Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. It's been a while. Welcome to Rant-O-Cast. We're angry. No, that's not correct. We're not angry. We're disappointed.
I'm apathetic.
That's fair.
I think that's worse.
So you've probably read the title of this video. Hasbro announced that the next Power Rangers for 2021 will be an adaptation of Ryusoulger. And if you saw their video, 2 weeks ago?
I'm so happy we released that when we did.
Yeah, seriously.
Because that was right before it happened, and I'm sitting here like, it's like they knew.
That was, I think, the one Sentai that we didn't want them to do.
Solely because...
I think unanimously we did agree on that.
Yeah.
Because...
We wanted Q Ranger, if I remember correctly.
I wanted Tokyuger.
I just don't think Tokyuger was...
I wanted Tokyuger because of the fact that it's been years. They skipped it initially. We skipped Go Busters initially. We did Go Busters.
I have a question. Is there an Orange Ranger in Ryusoulger?
Nope.
So that streak's still going on.
There's a brown one, apparently.
Not really.
Okay.
He exists for all of 3 minutes.
Okay.
Why?
I gotta understand, dinosaurs sell and medieval knights sell to kids, but...
Do they?
I mean, more
I'd
than...
like to see those metrics.
Dinosaurs sell.
Dinosaurs sell and medieval knights is a bonus.
Da 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 da. Freaking dinosaurs.
I'm just tired of it. Dino Charge was not that long ago.
It was not. That's the thing. Is that it was 2 seasons ago?
Yeah, but that was like 4 years.
Because they keep taking breaks.
I get that, but still,
it was so soon.
It's way too soon for more dinosaurs.
It's like you just don't give it a break. You run a theme into the ground.
They're running a theme into the ground. Like with Sentai, they're not running it into the ground as much because they wait longer.
Well,
Ryusoulger and
Kyoryuger
were 8 years apart, and then Aba Ranger was
the decade before.
Yeah, so it's just they at least give enough time
to break it up.
Like it hasn't been long enough.
You had other options.
That's
the main thing.
This is just going to be an angrier version of our last video. You had fucking space travel. You had spaceships, aliens, and more Ranger action figures than you would know what to do with.
I think the reason that they ended up doing this is because they thought that this one was the safe bet.
No, it absolutely was the safe bet.
Did Dino Charge sell well?
I don't know, don't care. I really don't.
He doesn't care enough to Google it.
I also just don't care enough about toys. I'm more about the show proper.
Because I can't help but wonder if that's what influenced their decision.
I feel like
Because Dino Charge is also, aside from Beast Morphers, is the most well-received season
in the
past since, I guess,
Neo Saban
since the Neo Saban era.
But it's like, I think the reason that they ended up doing it this way is because of the fact that they felt, like I said earlier, it's a safe bet. And working the other ones into a proper adaptation might end up being a little bit harder, especially with Q Ranger having such a large cast. This is the first time that actually Hasbro has full creative control over it. Really? Because a lot of Beast Morphers still had a lot of the Saban team behind it.
I don't know if they've released any
metrics
for Dino Charge yet, because I can't find anything on Google.
Fair enough.
But
you had Q Ranger.
Q Ranger.
There was some rumor going around. The reason they didn't do it is because Yellow's helmet had a pointy bit on the end. They rounded it out for action scenes, for the toys and such, you're stupid. That was an actual...
That's like saying we're not going to...
I don't think that's the only reason they would do
That's like
that.
saying the only reason we're not doing Tokyo is because the Megazord has a train deck.
In one scene.
In one scene.
That was just a rumor that was floating around. Tokyo, I'm sitting here like, that was years ago. You could have definitely done it by now. Ryusoulger and Minecraft is still sort of popular. It definitely could have done it. Q Ranger's the big one. That I feel like they didn't want to tackle it because of the cast.
What? They didn't want to pay that big of a cast?
Maybe.
And we already discussed probably why they didn't choose Lupat. Because they don't want to risk making thieves the good guys. Also guns. No. They did
Some places with toy guns, they have certain rules about them.
Yeah, but that point is moot when you already did Ryusoulger. That point is moot.
I feel like
it's also a different company, though.
Yeah, a lot of things started coming after Down Charge.
And I don't know exactly what Hasbro's business model is when it comes to toy guns.
That's the point. This is stupid.
It's really stupid.
You have 4 other shows and you're just like, we're just going to go ahead and skip all of them. Watch them next, just in a going straight to Kira Major. And these 4 will just sit in eternity.
The 3 of them are going to sit in eternity because apparently Power Rangers isn't allowed to actually have an Orange Ranger.
It's true.
Unless Kira Major has one.
They won't.
They'll skip it and go to what's next.
The 6 is a silver.
It'll be next.
Oh, that's another Tokyo Rant we can do.
This is not gold.
Same thing.
Yeah, at this point, it's just like, go for a solid color instead of a shiny one.
Anyway, that's a rant for another day. But this is, like I said, we're not angry. We're just disappointed.
You just
Disappoint-O-Cast.
You just had other options. And that's the thing that is pissing me off more than anything else. This just feels too safe and too soon. So it makes it seem like you don't have anything to really strive towards for this property that you bought.
I think that's a little unfair.
I don't think
the show could be great.
We're not arguing that.
If I could inject a little bit of optimism into this, for all we know, this show could be amazing. For all we know, this could be the best season of Power Rangers ever.
You're asking a lot.
We don't know that. we don't know that.
But we're not saying the show. We're not saying because they picked the show's going to be bad. That's not what we're saying.
I know what you're saying. You're saying you're disappointed they went with dinosaurs again.
We're disappointed they went with dinosaurs again. We're disappointed
when you had more interesting options.
And because those shows come in the best that Power Rangers ever been, but we'll never know because they didn't pick it.
Mm. No, we won't. But we do know that they've chosen this one, and like I said, I'm apathetic. I really don't care one way or the other which one they pick, as long as the show winds up being good.
As long as you're better than Ryusoulger as a
that's not a lot to ask.
No, that's the main thing.
You told me that Ryusoulger finally started to get good towards the last 10 or so episodes.
5.
Okay, 5 then.
Because this was so monster. It's essentially the Wizard of Sentai. It was completely monster of the week heavy. There was no overarching plot until the last 5 episodes. And every week was just this monster, moving on.
Wow.
It was... But I'll give it this. The characters are more interesting than Wizard.
Well,
I'll give them that.
On the bright side, this show could not have that.
It also has Banba, so there's that.
Banba's great.
He is. Sadness.
Disappointment.
Apathy.
Fuck you. That was to Hasbro, not to you. I was really I really wanted.
I think it's just the fact that we got our expectations up too high.
I think it's
something else too.
I really want Q Ranger. I want to see Q Ranger. I think it'd be a great Power Rangers.
I think they could have just done it, going to a smaller cast to really get a feel for how they were going to do the show. So I would rather them have done not this and done anything that came before it with a smaller cast.
So Tokyo
would have been a good one.
Let me ask you too. Are there any elements from Ryusoulger that you want them to include? Anything that you think could translate well to Power Rangers?
The ending.
Okay. Anything else?
Also, just another thing. In terms of toy guns, Ryu so gold?
His is more... He doesn't really use it as much as gun.
Bullshit!
He uses a lot more of his dagger.
Yeah, but it's still a gun. And it's still his transforming device. Your point is moot. Actually, no, I take that back. Your point is wrong. In terms of they won't pick Lupat because of guns.
Yeah, I mean, that's just 1 out of 6. Lupat is 6.
My point being that if you're not going to do toy guns, then don't do Power Rangers. Because it's kind of a requirement.
Nowadays.
So, it's... just...
There is no joy in this, Barbara.
I don't know that I'd buy that gun argument. Because well, you think about how
No,
much...
it's not Hasbro itself. I'm talking about some states. Somebody brought up New Jersey the other day. Has laws against toy guns.
I'm thinking specifically about what they chose to adapt, because how much children's entertainment these days in terms of the crossover of what you can see for kids and what's for adults, how much violence is there? There's a lot. It's whether it's fisticuffs or lasers or swords or whatever, there's still violence in there, just something that is less equatable to the real world.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
I don't know that I agree with that.
Oh.
I didn't make the rules.
There are some dumb laws out there as well. Like some really stupid ones.
Mm.
Like in Texas, you are allowed to openly carry a sword.
That's just cool.
It's also dumb.
I think you can do that here too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm pretty sure you can do that here.
Sword.
As long as you have a sheath for it, I'm pretty sure you can.
Anyway.
Let us know what you think about the choice to adapt Ryusoulger in the comments down below, and what show you would have rather seen be adapted. Because, yeah, no one wanted more dinosaurs. Da 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 da.
Don't forget to join us in all the things.
I'm just sad now.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.